Welcome everyone to Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online, and we're doing another episode of The Friend Experiment. My name's Brian, that's my brother Adam, and that's our friend in the middle, Sacha. Last episode, what did we do last episode? We came all the way out here to this secret location. And super secret. And we
didn't record a video of us like coming here or anything.
I don't even remember. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So we found this location where it was just completely forest, and we said, Sacha, build a house. And then he said, how do I build a house? And then we said, make these materials. And he said, I don't know how to do that either. And we said, use your saw. And he's like, what's a saw? Where's my... Anyway, you can watch it if you just want. I'm not going to go through it all. But in the end, Sacha made his first house. How did that feel?
Felt awesome.
How has your experience gone so far? When you look back at what you've done these 4 episodes.
It's actually pretty cool. I mean, I spawned into the world in the starter area. Got a little basic tutorial, like all games, I guess. Then I kind of didn't have a direction. So fortunately for me, I have 2 awesome friends who play this game. It's like, hey, we'll give you a little bit of direction. So we traveled. We fought elites for some reason. Ran, more like ran from elites.
And by elites you mean champions.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. And we've come up upon this nice little area with a fountain, little ways away. So, just trying to make a little place for myself in the worm world.
So what are we going to do next? Well, let's find out on the Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. People that don't know or haven't watched any of the previous shows, what is this show about exactly? Well, our friend Sacha, he hasn't played the game at all before, and we invited him into the game to play with us and to sort of guide him along and record his antics, his newbie antics. And Adam has put together a list of goals. We've been giving him goals every single episode to see exactly what he can accomplish, which means we have a set of goals that he needs to do today. So, exactly, Adam, what are his goals today?
Well, today the goal, well, there's going to be a couple side goals, but the main goal is to create a road that leads from his house to the main road.
This
you
house?
Want me to tell you? Yeah. Yeah, this house, right to the main road. Now, that might not take very long, although we didn't think that the house would take very long. And that took a whole 2 episodes, so...
That doesn't sound like a long time. Like, just build a road to the main road, which is over here. Alright, Sacha? Go.
Now, another thing is that, like, if we have time, an optional, or the next goal will be to... This is sort of like the mission would be to beautify this area, and the first step in that would be to create a little enclosure using a fence or wall of some kind that you choose.
So here's a question
from
the audience. How big of a road? What's the goal? I think personally we will let Sacha decide all the specs of what the road needs to look like, how it's going to be, It's his road, but he must create at least a road.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
road that leads. You can make it look
I'll-
the way that you want.
Create a one-tile road from front of my house to the fountain, and then to the road.
Okay. I don't know, Adam. Should we tell him what he would need to know as far as... I don't know if it's the limitations of Wurm, like the amount of different kinds of roads or anything like that, or should he discover that on his own? What do you guys think?
I don't know. I mean, we could sit here and talk about roads forever, but
He
that'd
should
be
just
boring.
start.
Well, I guess first
We'll let him struggle.
thing I would do is... There are a lot of trees in my way. There's a tree right outside my door, actually. Probably get rid of that.
Yep.
So let's chop that down. And
Oh,
not
okay.
with the saw, guys.
Good
Yes,
start.
I will not cut it down with the saw again, I promise.
This
Chat.
time he'll use his shovel.
Ooh, I can do that?
I would not recommend it, but yes, you can.
Wait.
Oh, crap, I'm gonna drop it on my house, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
it
phew.
actually missed the house. Not that it would have mattered.
I was in fact using my shovel. That's funny.
Alright.
Oh, there's my hatchet. There we
The veterans using the shovel.
go.
Just gonna chop this up and get it out of the way.
So a couple things we actually did offline during the week. I don't know if you want to talk about it, somebody?
Yeah, we built
We didn't do
bulk
much.
storage bin. Not very much. No.
Built
no.
a bulk storage bin.
What else did we do? We locked the house.
And we locked the house. And that's it.
I attached
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Awesome.
So why bulk storage bin? Most of you already know, but for people, I don't know if anybody's that hasn't really played Wurm is watching. It stores all of our bulk goods, like these logs that we can just drag into here, so that we don't have to chop trees every single time we start an episode.
Yeah.
Who's banging stuff?
I don't know if you noticed, but
Ah,
Sacha, I don't know if you noticed, but all of the stuff that we had before is gone. Like all
yeah.
the logs that
all
we
the logs,
cut,
all the crap
they
we left
rotted
lying
before we
around.
made
yeah,
the
they
BSB.
rotted very quickly.
Aw.
Something to keep note of, because you just destroyed that stump, right?
Yep.
Something
Is
that
that not
I don't know. I guess I could tell you. In this game, for some reason, if you, for example, packed the dirt or packed the tile that has the stump on it, it will automatically get rid of the stump in a
Oh,
shorter
so I
amount of
don't have-
time than destroying the stump would take.
Another thing that you could do, I think, is just dig in that general area, and it will get rid of it too.
Yeah. Although,
So I think I
then you
should
have a dirt
probably
in your
level this
inventory.
out first, right?
If you would like, yeah.
Yep. I think that's a good plan.
You want to do one side first,
Yeah, probably.
and then I'll do
So
the
I
other
go to my
side.
tile border. I click on it. Oh wait, there's a flatten option.
You
So can I just do that?
will not be able to use that option.
You finished flattening.
Yeah,
So-
and there's a reason why, but I'm not sure if I can do it justice. Let me try. The way that the flatten option works. First, it will not work if you're near a fence or a house or something permanent that you can't move.
How about before you start doing that, we start doing the actual leveling so that we're
Okay.
working on it. Otherwise, we'll be here for an hour
Yeah, you're gonna have to
talking
dig.
about
So
flatten.
Gotcha, dig. All right.
Now remember, dig in corners. If that makes any sense.
I'm not skilled enough to dig in such a steep slope, apparently. Apparently this is steep.
What's your digging skill?
What's my digging skill? Not very high.
3.51.
Yeah. So the reason why is because this slope down this border here, if you examine it, it's 18.
Ah.
Now you're only able to dig 3 times your digging skill,
I see.
which would mean that you need to have 6.
Gotcha.
Now, one thing that you can do, and this is what I do when I start a new character, is I'll go to a flat tile and I'll dig and drop it.
I see.
Dig and drop and dig and drop and dig and drop until my skill is about 5 or 6.
I see.
Maybe not even that high. Like it depends on what you kind of need.
All right.
Once you have a decent enough skill, then you can sort of dig what you need and then gain skill just by doing stuff that you.
So what do we need for 18?
6.
6.
Now I
That's quite high.
think I already was digging and dropping in one of the previous episodes, so I have nearly 8 digging
Good.
skills. So I
Nearly
can bring this
8
down
already.
a little bit. Yeah.
So let's watch Adam bring down.
And I bet a lot of people watching were probably like, "Oh, make a road? I'll take no time whatsoever."
Who thought that when the episode started?
I don't know. I originally thought it, but then I realized, wait a minute, we're on complete newbie characters.
Yay, newbies.
Yeah.
It's like, remember when you had to level up digging? I think that's one of the first things we did when we started the game, was to level up our digging. And
It's like a useful skill.
the first thing we did, I think the first skill we capped was digging to 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually quite a fast skill, as long as you do it. But at the same time, somebody was paying us to dig a hole in the ground.
That's right. Somebody was paying us. That added a little bit of motivation.
Ooh. Money incentive. That must be nice.
Yeah.
We're just not kind enough to give you money for this.
Notice I can drop dirt while I'm digging. It's kind of nice.
Oh yeah, you can drop dirt.
But also notice, you see how Adam has created a pile of dirt? I think we talked about it in a previous episode at some point, but there's like a special way to drop dirt in a pile as opposed to just dropping it back on the ground and raising the ground level.
So I should be making a pile then.
Correct. Well, it depends, because if you
right
make a
now.
pile, then you'll be lowering the ground. So right now you're trying to get some skill, but what's your skill at now?
3.9.
One thing that we should be doing is using sleep bonus. I mean, we have sleep bonus
Oh, okay.
on these tunes. We may as well use it.
Use sleep bonus. All right, let's do it.
Doubles up the experience.
How do you do that?
So press enter to open up your chat and /F sleep.
Did you say F sleep?
Yeah, like Frank sleep.
That's what they meant when they put the F there. You're telling Frank, go to sleep, and that will give you twice as much experience. I don't know. I feel like maybe at some point they should create a sleep bonus button to press. Maybe they'll get around to it at some point.
So
Yeah,
I noticed as I was logging in today, there was a big patch or significant, I guess, download I had to complete before logging in. Didn't bother to read it because I never really read those things because I'm ignorant. Why I have you guys?
They're getting ready for the big patch that's coming up in. Anybody know? I'm sure it's everywhere, but I haven't
the
really read it
18th.
in the last week or so.
Yeah,
On the 18th. That's next week.
Now I don't want to do this whole area for you, Sasha. So get your butt over here.
All right.
What do you got so far?
I am. Oh, let me check. Still only 3.92.
Doesn't sound
Is-
right.
Digging.
That's strange.
Very strange.
Are you making sure that your stamina's regenning?
Oh, crap.
Yee.
I should probably do that, huh?
Yep.
That was a great reaction. Are you making sure your stamina's regenning? He's like, what? Stamina? What's that again? Yeah, make sure that your stamina's regenning, at least so that it doesn't go away. Because it sort of seemed like you were taking a long time to dig one dirt.
Okay.
Okay, come over here. You have enough skill to do this now. I leveled up the area a little bit.
Okay.
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 So stand right where I am. Oh no, you won't be able to. Dang it. Nope, none of these. Maybe this one here. Alright, well. I guess I'll do some of this for you, because otherwise we'll be here all night digging.
Yeah, dig where I am.
Right.
It doesn't really matter, but
What is that casserole? I should probably eat that.
Did you not?
also make sure that your food, your
Then I
water
forgot.
is full up.
That's true. Let's see, where is that? Actually, you know what?
I need.
I could just go and drink from the fountain.
Yep.
That's why I moved here.
Because somebody made a fountain here. That's funny. Although we did things like that too when we were new players. Who hasn't said at some point in their Wurm career, like, they find a forge and they're like, sweet, I'm gonna build a house around this forge and let's deed this whole place because there's a forge here. Seems a little silly now that we're veterans, but
Why is it silly? That sounds like a good plan. I don't get it.
well, when you maybe you can take that Adam.
I guess the key to this whole game is that everything you see can be created. So you see a fountain there, somebody made it, and you can make one too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So personally, my ideal area is one that's completely wilderness. You know, if there's stuff there, then that just means that I gotta
Oh god.
either
This is
push
gonna
it
bring up this
around or
big debate.
yeah.
What
Where
debate is
do you deed? Which place is the best place to deed? And everyone has their own opinion, and one that comes up the most, just like what Adam said. My perfect place to deed, or a place that I'd love to deed, is wilderness. But the problem is that wilderness is just another thing that you can create. So,
true.
so if you want to deed by or in wilderness, and you find a place and it's not wilderness, but everything else is perfect, you can just turn it into wilderness, and then does that place become the perfect place for you? It's not exactly... It's, I don't know, it's a big debate. It's not entirely something that you should be, like, holding hope out to get wilderness. That shouldn't be the location that you choose, because it's just like, it would be the same thing as saying, I'm gonna deed next to this forge because there's forges here, and I want to deed where there's forges. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is
here.
true. There are some features of the land that would be considered ideal, and it has nothing to do with what's built on there, or it would be things that you can't actually change. Like, for example, being being right next to the shore is a good example. You know, that's something that you can't create. It's something that you have to find.
To a point.
Well, to a point, there is a way of creating an access to the water, but...
Or another way of saying it, there are those crazy people out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
There's plenty of kinds of crazy in MMOs, though.
There is. Every MMO has them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there are certain things that you can't easily change, like being next to a mountain is beneficial because usually mountains have clusters of special ores that you can't recreate yourself unless you pay some absurd amount, like 50 silver each. But don't worry about that, just think that you can't really recreate all this ore, so by deeding next to a mountain, you're deeding next to a place that you can't really recreate yourself like you can recreate wilderness. And it's true to a point with building next to the shore. If your dream was to build like a port city like ours was, then you can't build a port city inland, so you'd want to go to the water. But then I'd also argue that if your goal is, I want to have a boat, that's not good enough to say, well, now I absolutely need to build a deed next to a water because I want a boat. And they're even making it easier with upcoming patches, but it's really hard as a new player, I think, to know exactly what you need. And I think the biggest misconception I always find is the wilderness argument. And we even had I think it was like friends of a friend's who decided they weren't going to take our place because there was pavement on the ground, and the reason was because they wanted to start, they envisioned their place to be wilderness. I was like, well, wilderness is just a feature of the game that you can create. It's an object in the game that you can create. Just like this pavement is an object in the game that you can create. It shouldn't stop you from picking this location.
Yeah, I would say that it's exactly the same as if I want pavement here, I can put pavement down. If I want grass, I can put grass down. If I want a tree, I can put a tree down. So it is in the same way. Like, you know, part of the game. Now, we did hit a snag here. I don't know if you noticed, but
nope.
This corner here, I hit rock.
Aw. Can we not mine it?
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
You're talking to a person that mined down like part of a mountain.
Here's the thing. This can be mined down. That would probably take about 2 episodes worth of mining.
Wow.
At least.
That's a lot of ass time.
Just to get this corner down a couple.
So we're gonna make an uneven road up there then?
Okay, so here's what I propose.
Time to make your back door the front door. Huh?
Well, okay, that's one option, but I think that the better option would be to make it so that as you come out here, somebody messed this up already. Okay, so as you come out here, you walk up
really slowly.
sort of a little bit to this level, which will be a flat. Somebody dropped some dirt here.
It was probably me.
I think you need a lesson here on how to do this, because you're just digging randomly.
And dropping randomly too.
Yeah, and dropping
Yes.
randomly. Okay, can no longer dig and drop. Okay, so
Gotcha.
don't do that.
No more.
Okay.
When you dig, open up that pile of that dirt there, and everything that you dig, drop into that pile.
Okay.
Okay. Continually examine borders of the tiles to determine what their slopes are. Okay, and you'll notice that the slope I'm digging right here should be a 1.
Towards
And
me,
now
yeah.
it should be level.
Yeah, now the term, and this I don't like the words towards me, away from me, but
Yeah.
if it says it's sloping 1 towards me, that means you're standing in a place where you're looking at the slope going up.
So can I not drop just
You
since
said that
there's
backwards.
No, I didn't say it backwards, and I know that the wording is like the worst wording possible, but there is no wording that would help. Okay, like you see where you're standing?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you see where you're standing, you're looking at that tile, it's sloping up away from you?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you would examine this the side border, like this one here, and it'll say it's sloping towards you.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
It's
Now
towards.
stand up where Brian is. Okay, and look
Like
at the
here.
exact same border and examine it.
Away from me.
Away from you. That's because it's going down and away.
Gotcha.
Okay,
All right,
so
so
those are
there's a good
that's the
suggestion.
terminology.
Pack the tiles that are done. So which tiles are done exactly? Okay, I'm gonna say the tiles that are done is the tile just outside of your door. This is ready to
Okay.
go because both sides are now sloping up exactly 8 tiles on both sides, which is an even 8 tiles sloping upwards.
So do I pack it then?
So yeah,
Yeah.
so use your shovel.
Okay.
Now I feel like this tile, we're sort of stuck. We can't make it flat, so it has to be 8 sloping upwards. But after that, everything else should be able to be nice and level.
Pack dirt. I can't flatten it, even though it gives me the option to.
Correct. Flatten is something that I feel like we shouldn't really get into,
Okay.
but it doesn't do what you think it does. Let's put it that way.
Do what you think it does. That's great.
If you want to make the tile flat, flatten is not the option for you.
Oh, we forgot something.
Did we?
Yeah, we forgot to respond to it Paladin, is that right? Tweet about the game Life is Futile
What?
on
That's like
Twitter.
completely no.
So we should do that. Didn't I tell you to do that before?
Should we stop doing what we're doing and then respond?
Yes.
All right.
About the game Life is Futile. I think it looks promising, but we'll have to wait to see how it pans out.
I'm sure
I've got
one of them
14
looks
more
great.
characters left. What should I say? Oh,
Hashtag.
hashtag.
Did you just say 14?
Oh, hashtag. How should I have this?
Hashtag. Here. Go say something to the effect of not. Don't expect much, or not expecting much. I'm not holding my breath, or something like that. Okay, Sash, come over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
All right.
want, what we want is that this tile here to not be sloping down as much.
Right.
Okay, because otherwise we're going down and up and down. We kind of want it to go semi-flat from here on in.
Okay.
So to do that, you need to pick up some dirt from that pile there and drop it on, you know, these corners to raise them.
Gotcha.
Now we still need it to go down a little bit, but not, I think right now this one here is a slope of 17. The other one is a slope of 14. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be that much. Okay. That's pretty good. 12 is good.
Ooh, I found rare dirt.
Yeah, I dug that last week.
What's rare dirt?
You dug that last
did you
week.
drop it?
Don't drop it.
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, put it back in the pile.
Oh, put it back in the pile? Okay.
Yeah. Now 8 is good. Now make the other side the same.
Wait, where am? Wait, me? Make the other side the same?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, watch me go real slow.
That's why you have a pile there that you can dump your dirt in.
Yeah.
That makes you walk faster for a little bit. There you go.
Oh,
So
I
what
guess
do you
I
got
should
now?
have just. Let's see. Nine towards me now.
So how many more do you have to drop?
Good question. Well, we're getting this not completely level, right? Because it does have to slope down slightly.
It doesn't
Here.
have to.
All right, let's make it level then.
Yep. And I'm gonna gather more dirt from over here.
Oops.
It is nice to have a little level area in front of your
Oops.
house.
Yeah. Gotta start thinking about aesthetics and all that junky stuff. That makes everything look pretty and symmetrical. So is digging and terraforming starting to make at all any sense whatsoever to you?
I mean, it makes. I can figure it out. Whether it makes sense to me is still a little here nor there.
Yeah, it
So
did
you would
take me
be
a
able
bit of
to-
a while figure it out.
To level this entire square that you're trying to level.
You'd think so, but I don't know. Like I'm trying to right now, but
I think the problem is you ran out of dirt.
You did run out of dirt.
did I? Oh, well, look at that.
Let's see,
Oh,
any
you
of
did
these
drop
make a
some.
pile? No, I'll just keep those stuff on the ground.
Let's see now.
I think we did mention the price of the game in one of the previous
Probably
episodes.
in the first episode. I would think.
Or I think
right?
it was the second episode.
Probably in the second episode.
Yeah, it was the second
I don't
episode.
know. It's one of the episodes. Yeah. So You run out of ideas on how to make that tile the same level as the packed dirt tile?
I wouldn't say ideas. I'd say
trying to think.
I'm trying to figure it out. But
I had a great way of visualizing it and sort of forgot it. You don't look at the actual tile because that's not as important.
Bloody hell. Right, I look at the border.
So you're looking at the border, but then you're more looking at it from the point.
Here's one thing that I think that you're missing is that the number that it gives you there, it says like the slope is 5. That's the number of dirt. So if it says the slope is 5 and you drop 5, then that will level it out.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes it easier. Okay, cool. So dirt is heavy.
That's right.
Now
It's
that
always
is
better
why
when you
we have that small cart over there.
Ah. That would have been helpful a little while ago.
So if you feel like, oh, I need to pick up these 20 dirt and bring them over there.
load them into a cart
do
first.
that. Yeah, put them in a cart. Don't just drag them one at a time.
Because that would suck. Alright. Let's see now.
Aha. Looks like you
God
got
damn
it.
it!
Close.
Oh, you missed it?
No,
Close.
I need one more freaking dirt.
Look in my pile of items here.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why is packing right next to freaking digging? Oh.
You
Pile
just
dirt.
picked up the pile.
Yep. Crap.
Yeah, you should right click
Piles.
it and press open to see inside the pile. That's okay. But you may have some sage, a wet plant, and some sort of sprout in your inventory at this time now.
Yeah, I probably had that anyway from foraging.
Just adding to the pile. That's what I put down to create the pile.
There we go. Wait, is it level 1? Yep.
All 4 borders is level?
I believe so. Now we need to get rid of this big pile of dirt.
So
Nope, don't
put
worry
it
about getting rid of that.
in the pile. If you still have dirt on you, don't carry it around with you. And yeah, if you haven't keybound dig, you might want to do that.
I think
I
he
thought
has.
we did that in the last episode though.
Did we?
If you-
Oh, look at that. I did.
It's a Z.
It's R.
R, okay. Kind of remember we
Nope,
put it
it's
on
foraging. Crap, my bad.
Our forages. How about I think we do Z.
Yep, digging
Oh,
is
you're
Z.
digging.
You're-
Press escape, press escape. Okay.
Good call.
Alright, so
Don't
for this
unlevel
tile,
the one that you just left.
yeah, pack the one that you
Pack?
just leveled. Yeah. Just
Gotcha.
allows you to keep some sort of visualization of what's done. Do we need more dirt? I think this is
don't-
pretty good.
You don't need more. There is one area that dips right before the road. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I think we should, start going down instead of
Yep, go
leveling.
down the
It's
path.
up to you though.
Going down the path? Yeah. I think we just go down there, because that is quite a big dip, right?
I mean, let's look at what you've done so far. Okay, so we come out of your house and we go up this one tile road that goes up about eight slope to this landing, where there's a level tile on either side of your house. So there's level tile here, in the middle, and this way. And
Cool.
that's essentially what we did so far. So you can take it from here. What do you want to do next for this next tile?
I think I should just go over here and start digging and leveling all the way to, and clearing all the way to the road.
Okay.
Nope.
You want to do a straight line? First thing that you will notice is that, I mean, at the beginning, trees were getting in the way.
But as you said, you can just...
You had to
Oh wait, that
chop
was just
them
for
down.
stumps.
So let's say
let's do
trees are
some-
getting in the way. That means as long as you know what the path is you want to take, then chop down any trees that's in your path. That's probably what I do. And then you could even, yeah, let's just do that.
Chop down all the trees, huh?
So you're saying a straightaway path.
Well, actually, technically,
No.
can I go around? Well, I guess I have to cut down the trees, don't I?
Yeah. Don't worry about the trees,
All
just
right.
worry about the direction or the path that you want to take. If you want some cool path.
One way that you should think about this, okay, and as Brian says, forget about the trees. Think about what you want the final product to look like. Like, try to envision this place as it will be when you're done with it.
Which is really hard to do.
Okay.
It is. But doing it that way makes you think about the trees as being... They're just temporary right now. Like, you shouldn't be trying to build a road around trees.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless that's what you want the final product to look like, a weaving path that goes through the trees. But it wouldn't be that practical, because people like to walk in straight lines.
Right. Okay.
Why does it need to be practical?
But I do know that Brian's built a nice winding road through a big olive forest once,
And no one likes
just
to go
because
on
he
my
wanted
road.
to. Everybody complains when they're on that road. Like, what the hell? Were you drunk when you made this road?
That's funny. Were you drunk? Be honest. We've all done crafting when we're
Okay.
drunk, guys.
That wasn't the reason why I did it. Did I just hear that? Somebody making a rare?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't me.
Maybe
It
that was
definitely
just...
wasn't.
It was you.
What?
That was funny.
Oh,
I heard
cool!
that.
Look at that.
You made a
Rare
rare
dirt.
log. So far we have a rare log and a rare dirt. Let's put it in our rare pile of
Cool.
crappy rare items. Yeah.
Oh, they're still crappy, even though they're
Yep.
rare.
All right. So did you decide on a straight line?
I
don't
think I will
remember
go
what you
straight
said.
line, just for
Okay.
the, because I don't want to be accused of being drunk while I was making this.
Well, it won't be me that accuses you.
Hey, it didn't fall down.
Remember, you can double click the ground, the pine tree, to see how much damage we've done. Because it's an
That's right.
overaged pine tree, it takes more hits. A lot of hits.
I think I'm gonna go
A lot
over
of
and
hits.
get that small cart. It's getting a little ridiculous.
Oh, it's going down.
Alright, might as well go to the next tree. I'll chop this up into logs for you.
Trying to figure out where my. Let's see, so this.
As I'm dragging this dirt into the cart, I am reminded that they are adding a new load feature, which I can't wait for. Like, currently, to get this stuff into the cart, I have to pull it into my inventory, and then from my inventory, put it into the cart.
Oh, you can't drag it from
Yeah.
the ground until it. Okay.
Yeah, so they're changing it so that you can go directly from the pile into the cart, but it's restricted by how much you can carry still, like in terms of how many you can do at any given time.
I see.
So this might be the perfect time to start thinking about, now that you know the layout of the path, what you want the path to actually look like. So the type of pavement you want to use. And before it was pretty restrictive. I think we had 3 types? 4 types? 4 types. But now I think they added now I think it was like 2 more types. It's not that much more. So it's like slab, stone brick, stone shard. I'm listing the mats. I'm not even listing the pavement type. You want to take it, Adam?
Okay, so the one that you see up there in front of you is called cobblestone. That's a fairly easy one to do.
It's very widespread. You see it a lot.
Yeah, it's because it's the easiest one and it provides the fastest run speed on it.
Yeah, the pavements have properties associated with them. So some you can run faster than others, and some last longer than others. Although I think it's only one that sort of has a bad reputation because it takes a lot of mats to create and it's not supposed to last as long, depending on whether you put tar on it or not. That sounds right, right? That's the
I don't
wood
even know
plank
which one
one.
you're talking about.
The wooden
What,
floor
tar makes it
boards.
doesn't last as long?
It makes it last longer. If you don't, then it like
I never,
will go away very
I never
quickly.
knew that.
You never knew that? That's weird. Am I like thinking of something else?
Another
Is this
game.
only me? Did I create a game in my head?
I thought that tar was like, didn't really do anything. I never knew it did. Although I was thinking maybe in a house on a deed didn't really matter.
On a deed, it doesn't matter. But off deed, it does.
I feel bad that I'm doing
pretty
this
sure.
all. Sasha's not really like getting the whole experience of what I'm doing, but
Then let him do that. Switch spots.
I know, but if I did, then okay.
Then what?
I'll do it.
Yeah, you do the rest.
We'll
Alright.
chop down the trees. And you make the road. Level. Sort of.
Up until this point, I had been making it 5 slope.
That doesn't
Going
make
down?
any sense.
Why
Going
doesn't that
down
make any
5
sense?
slope? Okay. I
I
guess
mean,
so.
I just sort of picked one and just went with it. We could always change it later. But this slope kind of looks like it'll make it
Ooh, like
to a
linear?
point where we can start going flat with this road here. Now start dragging the cart. Start there,
Okay.
and then have it open, so you have the contents available.
Okay. And I'm supposed to just be dropping dirt?
Sometimes dropping, sometimes digging. It depends.
Look at... I don't know. Have you been packing the tiles that are finished?
I haven't.
Alright. See, that makes it harder to know what he's done.
I know. But all you need to do is look at the borders.
Yeah, so you can look at the borders to see which ones are done. If both sides are 5 slope, then probably Adam finished them.
At a certain point, when you get to a certain level in digging, you won't have to examine the tile borders anymore. You'll get a tooltip that tells you what the slope is just by scrolling over it.
Okay.
You didn't even finish this one.
I don't know what level that is. Did I not?
That's okay. You finished this one.
I don't know what you're talking about. This one says 6. That seems wrong.
That's what I thought too when I saw it.
Oh, did I
one's
miss
6,
that?
and that means
Crap.
these aren't level.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. So we need to do a whole bunch of fixing it. Perfect.
Ooh, fixing it. Alright, so
So-
where do I go from? Like, because
This one here is the wrong one. I'm gonna fix this one here.
This one right here?
Find the one that's 6 slope and make it 5.
Gotcha.
But
So I
by
dig it.
raising that one, well, no, you got to drop one.
Oh.
If you
Yeah, my
dig,
bad.
it will make it
You
7.
mess up the previous one. No, he was right. It would make it 5.
Oh,
but it would mess
okay,
up,
I see.
It would mess up this one.
Yeah, you got to think backwards, I guess.
Yeah. See how this one's 5 up here, Sash? Here.
Hmm?
This one up here is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
If you
can't
dug
mess with
here,
this.
it would change that one.
Gotcha.
To 6.
So you gotta drop this one. Drop one over here.
I didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And then
But
you gotta
by-
work your way down. That
But
changed this
by-
one to 6. Every time you drop one, it changes all 4 borders. So you, this one here got changed to 6, so you gotta drop one here. That'll change this one to 6, so then you gotta drop one here and continue down.
I gotcha. Oh, I see how I have to take it into my inventory first. Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, I
But
wonder.
it makes
The
some
load
sort
feature
of
will
sense.
work reverse. Will it?
I don't know. Can
Will
you
I be able
drop
to drop dirt that's in the cart directly from the cart
to the ground?
to the ground? I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I'll be able to drag the dirt from the cart into another container.
Something not good just happened. Let me check out what it is.
What happened?
This one's now 7.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, and this one's 4.
So dig
How did
this
that
one
happen?
once. I think you dropped too much. Let me see. If I dig one here.
Yeah, you gotta keep double checking your work in this game.
5
It does
and
take a little bit of thinking
6.
about it.
Alright. So this one's fixed. I will pack it. Or you can pack it to indicate that it's now fixed.
So this one.
One side is 5, which is fine. The other side is 6.
This side is not. Yep. So I dig here, right? Pull
If
it
you
away.
dig down here, it will make the slope above the way that I'm facing 7.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
So I need it to be 5 then.
Yes.
Yes. So I drop dirt there.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So make sure you're standing in that corner.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That looks good.
And that's 5. And this is 6 now.
Yep. So because Adam incorrectly made one slope at the beginning, 6, you now have to fix every single tile after that.
That's right.
That's why it's very important to look at your work. Double
Yeah,
check.
this game is pretty harsh in the consequences of making mistakes.
Okay, so I think the point
like
of
about
why Adam was going down 5 slope is to go down until you sort of are level or close to level to the main road here. I'm not
Okay.
sure exactly. I mean, there's a whole way to do it with math,
Yeah.
but who likes math?
Not me.
Uh, anyway, so if you
Uh-oh,
start
why did the
here,
ground just rise up there?
Crap. I just broke it.
Yeah.
I broke it.
now you can fix it. We're so lucky that the road here is actually level, or else that could have caused a little bit of a problem. I won't get into it, but
Oh,
okay.
so why
Oh,
don't
yeah,
I
you're right.
work
Like
from
this
the
is
road
level.
this way?
Yeah.
Balls.
We might need some extra dirt, but
We might. So if this goes down 9 and then starts going up,
comes 5.
I mean, we could potentially. So if this is 10, this will be easier. 3. What's 3 plus 11? Plus 7.
Wait, I'll drop that one. Make it
21?
6.
21. Take away 10 is 11. So from this tile here, we have to go down 10 more, or 11 more, to be level with the road. Did any of what I just said make any sense whatsoever?
We
I
have to
wasn't
go
really paying attention.
down 11?
The math guy wasn't paying attention to the math question.
It does sound kind of like we are on, like 5 slope was a good slope because you're saying we're going to go down and then one tile will be flat almost. Is that right?
I guess so.
Let's just get these
How
I
much
want
dirt do we
this-
have?
Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that what we got here is right. This is 7 dirt, so I need 2. I'm gonna drop it. We got 20 some odd.
So one thing that
That's
you could
5.
do is now go to the other side and level
This is
that
6,
side.
so it needs 1.
Which side?
The side closest to the road. Level
Ah.
that one tile that's like 9 or 10 slope. Level that tile. Oops.
get some dirt then.
That's 5 and that's 5. This is 13, so I need 8. I'm gonna run out of dirt right here. Here's 11, so I'll need 6.
Are you doing the rest of it already?
Yeah, I just wanted to get it done. The last little bit,
It's the best way to learn.
it goes 11 down, then 10 up.
Oops.
And this one goes 10 down and 11 up. Oh no, 9.
So it'll be a tile that's just one slope.
Something's uneven. I don't know what it is. That's level, everything looks level, but something seems wrong.
It's the other side. There's nothing wrong, I don't think. You can put it together. You're a smart worm veteran.
It only means that this one will be unlevel, but it's level.
Yeah.
This one is level, and this one is level.
Okay, so add up. This is what I want you to add up this tile border
8 and 7. Oh yeah, 1.
with this tile border.
Got it.
Alright.
Okay, so we need essentially 7.
And I'm not the smart one here. So, why do we have a pile of items here? Oh, it's the nettles. No one likes nettles. Maybe Adam likes nettles.
I like nettles. They're good for
Who
healing.
likes
covers.
nettles here? I don't like nettles.
Anyway,
They're
who's
like
digging?
too prickly, you know.
Me.
What exactly are we doing? Do we need more dirt? Let's all
We need
surround the cart.
16 We need 16 dirt. Oops.
Let's all surround the cart here and dig dirt
Yeah.
and throw it in the cart.
Oh, we're almost. We got 8 already.
It really looks funny. It's attached to your hip and
I know.
Swing
I got my
around.
turn. My digging's closing in on 15, so and somebody in the chat said that 15 is where you start getting to see it, see those tooltips. So that's kind of exciting.
That will be kind of exciting for Sacha, I think.
what will be?
that once you get your digging to 15 skill,
You unlock a new digging skill feature? What would you call it?
You know, okay, you know how you have to examine the tile borders to see their slope?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you get 15 digging skill, you'll be able to scroll your mouse over it, and you'll be able to tell what the slope is.
So basically you're saying I have to earn tooltips?
Correct.
Correct.
Interesting. Alright. Freeze for
Okay.
a second.
I think we're good on
Let's do this
numbered dirts.
Hold on, hold
Finish
on.
this thing up.
Now we're both holding dirt.
Alright,
It's okay.
I threw my dirt on the carriage thingy.
Wait a minute. What the who now? Somebody already leveled this out.
I was doing that
No.
earlier.
Oh, okay. That's
Brian told me to do that.
that's right here.
Here we
It's
go.
not packed.
Here, start packing everything.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing.
Actually, I'll do this one.
So say I want to make a cobblestone road here. I'm assuming I'm going to need stone, right?
Yep. But we'll finish this road. We'll see how it looks. We'll walk on it a bunch of times. You can feel it out a little bit. You got 2 more to pack.
Over here.
Yeah. You can even pack grass. One more. The one that you're standing on.
Oh, is it? Hmm.
And there it is. Almost. How long's your timer?
How's your stamina?
It's not great, but it's not bad. I probably do need to drink.
What's your drinking at? Or your water at?
Well, mine's at 73. Although I do have water on me from the pottery jar that we made in the first episode.
Woohoo, pottery jar. Remember?
Well, there you go.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
you did it. You created your first road. It's leading to the main road. So
Woohoo!
now you can walk it. Let's see how it feels.
Ooh, look
Got
at
a
me
slope
fly.
going up.
My rare log right outside my fountain.
Right to your little place. And you know what? That took an entire hour to do. But the hard work is actually done.
Yeah, I'd say
That was the hard work, the easy work, and the reason why people go, oh, you're just going to create a road? That's easy. Is because to actually put down the whatever road that you pick is the
You
easy
mean
part.
Paving it? It's easy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's actually
paving it
just
is
as
the
easy
easy
as
part.
packing. It's just as easy as packing it.
Hmm.
The only thing is that we'll need the materials to do so, but if you decide, let's say, cobblestone,
Mhm.
each tile needs 1 brick. So you'll need, like, I don't know, not even
Yeah,
20
so
bricks.
why don't you look up some differences
Look up.
on the Wurmpedia? Probably paving. That's probably that's the right thing. So you can either have gravel, cobblestone, stone slabs, wooden plank floors, you can do can you do pottery brick floors now? Anybody confirm that?
think
Because I
so.
did not think that
Well, you
that
could-
was the case.
Unless these are floors, right? So that's
tiles, yeah. Makes sense.
Are they talking about in-house? Because that also uses paving.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Although then they would have the other
It's dark.
floors that aren't there.
That would be pretty awesome if it was. If you could pave with pottery bricks.
Pottery kind of looks cool. The problem is that it's 10 pottery bricks and 10 mortar per tile.
Yeah, I've only seen pottery
Ooh, pardon me.
indoors as well. Anyway, there's a lot of choices. You're gonna have to pick one and go with it, and depending on your choice is gonna be depending on what we do the next episode. Because if you decide I want to do some gravel or some cobblestone, we gotta go to the mine. If we gotta do floorboards, then we're gonna have to chop down a lot of trees and make planks and stuff like that. So we'll leave it up to you. Maybe you guys, I don't know, recommend something for him to make. Something cool. Marble slabs, huh? We can blind our eyes. Anyway, well, I think we'll leave that here. I think it was probably a little less than what we thought we were going to create, but isn't that always how Wurm goes? But in the end, we did create the hard part. We created the road. You can see that it physically is starting to look different, your area. And I don't know, I think this place will definitely shape up quite
It's
nicely.
a fixer-upper for sure.
But it means that you can do whatever you want. So until next time, hopefully you'll have a choice by next week. And we'll find out what that is. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care, guys.
Bye.